Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So I gotta be honest, your boy Rev is pretty happy right now. And I know a lot of you guys hearing that are like, whoa Rev, what's going on? How are you in a good mood? Did you get hit on the head or something today? No, it's because we got some exciting things to cover in this video. In fact, it's 3 things we're gonna look over in this video. Number 1, we're gonna see a continuation of the Azur Lane drama because it appears that the developers of Azur Lane have doubled and tripled down on their use of fan service, much to the dismay of angry Twitter users. And then we're gonna look at some discussions about fan service where we got some hilarious interactions to look at. But the third and final thing that I'm the most excited about to share in this video is what we're looking at on the side of me right here. Today is the day, ladies and gentlemen. At the time you are watching this video, my collab with Uwu Market is live. So you can find a link to this collection in the pinned comment or description, but just behold the glorious merch in front of you guys. Uwu Market is the premier merch company within the VTubing scene. They are known for not only their quality art that they provide with their merch, but also for the quality of the merch itself. I can speak as a customer. It is absolutely the top-notch merch out there for the VTubing scene. And I wanted to give you guys a great variety of products. So we have everything from your standard t-shirt and hoodie to other things like shorts and sweatpants, mouse pads, hats, a sticker, and a poster. Now, all of those things I just mentioned are here for the long future. They're not going anywhere anytime soon, but the only limited edition aspect of this is the Halloween standee you can see in the top center there. That is included with any purchase over the next 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks to get this limited edition Halloween standee, and you can get it by even purchasing one Rev item from this collection, and you'll get that standee for free. That is until October 6th, by the way. So all of those things before you, many great options, and I appreciate any support. And once again, I appreciate Uwu Market for working with me on this merch drop, and it looks absolutely fantastic, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. So now we're going to go over some updates regarding the Azur Lane drama that has continued up until today. So I've made 2 videos about this in the last week. If you want to check those out, you can. But to sum up those videos and get us up to today's recent developments, Azur Lane's official account comes out with this preview image and animation of the character Kashino, a new skin coming from them, and Twitter users got extremely angry. Now, they're angry about the design of this character because she has massive anime titties. Okay, she is thicker than a slab of freshly poured concrete. The jiggle physics they gave her are so strong, they make Nekopara look weak. Okay, but Twitter users were very angry. Not only angry at people who enjoy this, they were even angry at people who were indifferent to this design. And they claimed that anyone who liked this or supported the right to make it made you a porn addict, an incel, a misogynist, a Nazi, among many other crazy, crazy accusations. And the thing is, as it turns out, not only were they directing hate towards people who enjoyed this design, they were also directing it towards the creators of the franchise, and they claim that the developers and owners of Azur Lane are a bunch of misogynistic incels who deserve to, well, be game-ended because they sent them many gay men threats. As it turns out, the CEO of the company that owns Azur Lane is a woman, much to the embarrassment of many Twitter users who are angry about this design. And this drama has gotten a lot of attention. My video even getting reacted to by Asmongold himself. Now, I've been watching Asmongold for many, many years. In fact, I've been following him since even before my first YouTube video was ever released. And never did I think back then that one day in the year 2023, he would be reacting to one of my videos where I'm using a cute anime girl VTuber model while talking about anime titties. You know, it's crazy times we live in. The YouTube cinematic universe had quite the crossover, and I was definitely glad to see it. But today we have an update on this Azur Lane drama because they have come out on their official account and doubled down and came out with more busty fan service of their characters. And this one you can see here, my apologies, it's YouTube. I have to censor very hard. There's a lot of black bars, but you get it, okay? She's very thick, and they have the little caption here saying, it may be a little cramped, but it's enough space for 2, isn't it? Now, I don't know if they're talking about the space between her biddies or the hammock she's on, but nonetheless, I'm intrigued And of course, a lot of other people were intrigued for the wrong reasons. They were once again angry about this fan service. So here's some of the quotes. This person saying, "Wait, people actually find this attractive? Have you not learned your lesson yet?" Twitter users, "People like big anime titties. This is not just a male thing, also women do. It's very clear because a game like this featuring a lot of that stuff is very, very successful, and it will continue to be successful, and it's a supply and demand thing. People want this stuff, and companies like Azur Lane are giving it. It's not that complicated." Here's another person making a comment we saw with the whole Kashino skin, saying, "Fund her breast reduction surgery." I don't think the fictional character is going to thank you for the surgery to help out her back. The fact that you feel like this is a normal thing to say about a fictional character is very strange to me, and I think a lot of people would disagree with such a abhorrent action that would take away something as glorious as what we're looking at on the screen. But moving on from that, this user says, "I'm going to game end myself. What the heck is this? If you find this attractive, especially the foot, cause what? Please go outside." So number one, please don't game end yourself over some anime titties. That's just embarrassing. But going off of that whole foot comment, so I can't show this, not even a still. Basically, there's a part of this animation where she raises her leg up and then extends her foot forward, and you can see like a depression in the foot where it's hitting the camera. And a lot of people were noticing that little touch there, and whether you like it or not, at least we can enjoy the people that it pissed off, because it pissed off a lot of people. And you know what? I'm glad to be here laughing at those reactions. Another person said, "Who the F even wakes up and says, let's make a weird fetish game? What is this?" So a lot of people will wake up because there's a huge demand for content like this. But you know what? I find people like this so strange. In the time it took you to make this tweet, you could have literally gone to Steam and found a game that didn't have any of these themes you don't like. It'd be just that easy. But Twitter users like this, they want to see things they don't like, so it's hardly surprising they would continually engage with things like a supposed fetish game that they hate so much. This person's saying, "Imagine explaining this to a normal person." I would imagine a lot of people wouldn't have conversations about giant anime titties in real life, and if you are, congratulations, you have a great network of people around you. But nonetheless, the only thing that's not normal here is seething over something that you're voluntarily consuming. You don't have to look at this account, and you don't have to engage with it if you hate it so much. In fact, if you hate Azur Lane, why don't you just censor or block the official account and then go to your mute section on your Twitter account and mute Azur Lane, and you'll avoid all these things you supposedly hate so much. That's what a normal person would do. A normal person sees something they don't like on the internet and they ignore it and they block it and they move on from it. But what's not normal is constantly talking about the thing you supposedly hate. But not only did they double down, the official Azur Lane account on Twitter would triple down with another animation, and there's nothing surprising in the quotes. People angry about the fan service once again, but they're just showing how base they are, okay? They have this one right here. I can't show it for obvious reasons, but she's literally pulling a starfish off her titty, okay? That thing was suctioned on there like an octopus, man. It was something to behold, and you know what, again, good for them, and this whole situation has really worked to the benefit of Azur Lane. You can see on this chart, this Google Trends chart, right here is where all the controversy started, and they skyrocketed in searches relating to Azur Lane because people were actively promoting the thing that they were complaining about and bringing it to the majority, which is the people who like this sort of content. And speaking of another official account being based, you know, this is the flip side of the same coin. You know, which way, Western man? The Little Witch No Beta official account is an experience if you haven't, encountered this official Twitter account before. They post some wild stuff, and this is the other end of the spectrum, and they get in trouble all the time, including this recent post. And yeah, all I can say is, respect for them. Okay, whether you like anything they're talking about, you can at least say, good on them for acknowledging their fan base and not being afraid to talk about it. But now we're going to move on to the final part of this video I said I was going to talk about, which is another form of fan service debates going on Twitter. It begins with this tweet right here saying they censored insert and the design looks better. Now, it probably doesn't surprise you that a lot of the unironic responses to this were absolutely insufferable, starting with this one. My God. So Persona 5 redesigned Succubus's outfit in a pretty cool way without making her look like total Coomer bait. Ladies and gentlemen, this person wants to censor a succubus. We're at a point where something that literally thrives on sexuality, it lives on consuming certain things that have to do with that stuff. We're trying to button that up because, my God, we wouldn't want the succubus to be Coomer bait. Am I right, guys? This is the most self-aware Twitter user. And yeah, we're at a point where censoring a succubus is apparently some giant victory for our traditional values here on Twitter.com. But here was another one of Ryoko from Kill la Kill. So saying, shout out to whoever made this edit. Well, I will be honest with you. The one on the right is another fetish, and these people just don't even realize it. But tweets like this are so brain dead and critically unaware. And you can say what you want about fan service. If you don't like it, that's fine. But why would you ever engage with Kill la Kill of all the franchises if you hate fan service? The entire plot revolves around clothing and how it's oppressing the characters in the show. If you think buttoning up these characters is a win, you're missing the entire point of the story. And if you don't like that story, fine. But find something else to consume instead of trying to change something that fundamentally goes against the message of the series. But yeah, unsurprising reactions to that. Now I want to end this video here. Again, thanks to Uwu Market for working with me on this merch drop. It has been a great honor. And again, I appreciate any support towards this campaign, and act now if you want to get that standee in the next 2 weeks. But that's going to do it for this video. I appreciate you guys listening. And yeah, please feel free to share all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.